Hello, welcome to week 3. Come along with me to Kagari Island, otherwise known as Fraser Island.
There we go. There you got shit on there.
Kagari is a World Heritage listed sand island in Queensland. I went on a tag-along tour with dingoes from the hostel I was staying in Rainbow Beach, called Rainbow Beach Hostel. This was actually getting the ferry over. What a tag-along tour is basically you're tagging along behind a tour leader in a 4x4. So that was me in the 4x4 there as well. Look, we saw dolphins on the ferry over. It was class. Immediately when we got onto the island, we saw a dingo, which I wasn't expecting to see that soon, but there you go. There they are. There's a lot of driving involved in the tour. You don't have to drive. I didn't drive because I didn't think I could with my licence, but you can, even if you have an international licence. You take it in turns to drive if you are driving, and yeah, it's just this for miles and miles and miles. We stopped into a town for lunch, which the company provides. They do lunches and you cook the dinners yourselves at the camping site, and this was our first stop off. I cannot remember the name of this hike or this lake, but I wish I could explain how hot it was and how hot that sand was walking down. But the water was incredible, and it's just this, like, over and over again on the island, these incredible bodies of water, because you can't swim in the sea because it is actively shark infested. This is the Mahino shipwreck. Built in 1905, it was one of the first turbine-driven steamers. It went regularly between Sydney and Auckland until it was commissioned as a hospital ship in Europe during World War I. The Mahino also served in the Mediterranean and the Red Sea. Then in 1935, it was sold to Japan for scrap. The rudders were removed, it was being towed to Japan, but it hit a cyclonic storm and then ended up snapping the tow chain and drifting onto Fraser Island's Ocean Beach, where it has remained ever since. This is where we camped. The tents are behind us, I'll show you them later. But we had hot showers, you did have to pay for them, but we had them, and proper toilets, which we didn't have to pay for, thank God. Day 2, and we headed to Champagne Pools. Champagne pools are these naturally formed rock pools that create these groups of shallow kind of swimming holes. So you're right on the edge of the ocean without being in the ocean, because as I mentioned earlier, shark infested. With the waves splashing over the rocks, the sea foam kind of looks like when you pop a bottle of champagne, hence the name. Next stop, Eli Creek, the largest creek on the eastern beach of Kagari. Very popular for picnics, swimming, lots of dingoes around here, sniffing, digging out for food. There's also an opportunity here to take a scenic flight of the island, which I did. The flight takes 15 minutes. The regular price is $100, but depending on what tour group you're with, you might get it for $80, which is what I got it for. And in my opinion, it was worth every single penny.
Just to make sure you can do it anyway.
Fucking do one of those ones, then I know, but it's there. No, it's a fucking German Shepherd.
When they don't look at them all day, they do like
On our last day, we drove to Lake Mackenzie. This was definitely the most intense off-road drive. You're essentially driving through a rainforest, which was amazing to see. But like I said, just a bumpy drive for the driver and passengers. Lake Mackenzie, in our tour guide's opinion, is the most beautiful place on Fraser. I'd be inclined to agree, though I do wish we'd gotten maybe a slightly sunnier day for it. It's a perched lake, which means it's only fed by rainwater, so there's no groundwater, and the sand is so silky smooth. It's like nothing I've ever felt. And then it was home time. I'll see you guys back at the hostel. I'm back. I'm in the exact same room, different bed, because I wasn't here as quickly. The other girl who got the bed that I was in when I got here, she's doing the Fraser Island trip tomorrow, but she's only doing a day. And I've obviously just done 3, and I have bites all over my feet, and they're so itchy. It was amazing. I'm really glad I did it. And I think everyone should do it. Obviously spoke about how I was feeling about like socially going, all that crack. It was fine. It wasn't a total disaster. I was certainly the oldest person there, which we found out doing some drinking games. Now, not by a lot. So the group can go, I think it's 18 to 35. And there was a girl there who was born in 2004, which made me physically ill. But then everyone else was kind of like mid-20s, early 20s, in or around that. Most people seemed to either know 1 or 2 other people, be it from the hostel the night before. I had been out, I had been drinking, I hadn't really gotten chatting to anyone, and the hostel room I was staying in, the girl that I was staying with wasn't on the tour, so I didn't kind of have that immediate bonding reaction either, or interaction I should say, not reaction. Or else they knew people from, they'd been travelling like the full part of the coast or whatever, so they knew people from there, which obviously I was at a slight disadvantage there, I would say. But it was fine. It was nice to be off my phone for 2 days as much as I also kind of struggled with it, and I was straight onto it the minute I got signal. Depending on who you're with, you will get signal in like, and if you do so I did it with Dingoes. I'll link everything. Depending on who your network is with and what tour you're with, I cannot speak for any other tour, obviously. I'm with Telstra. Telstra is the SIM I got for doing this bit of travelling. I was able to get it in parts, but you won't get any signal at the campsite. So like, I don't know, if you are absolutely allergic to speaking to people or you feel like you're not clicking with people, that's completely fine. Just have some podcasts downloaded or TV shows or whatever. I actually found like I was grand most nights. I ended up going to bed early most nights anyway. I didn't really want to drink a huge amount because you're up so early doing things both days. But first night was good, cooked. So I had everyone on side. You have to cook meals for the full camp. So first night I cooked, second night someone else cooked. So yeah, did I make friends for life? You know what? Probably not. I'm never going to see those people again. And that's fine. It was nice to meet them. And it was a great experience. You'll have seen some clips. But yeah, if you have any questions about anything so far, leave them in the comments. Final week next week, we're back to Sydney, and then unfortunately I only have one night in Melbourne because I just don't have time or money. So yeah, stay tuned. We have made it to Brisbane. Bus took a little bit longer than I thought it would, is the only thing. I thought I'd have kind of like 30-40 minutes more to play with, but I don't. But that's fine. I asked people for food recommendations on Instagram because I'm probably not going to get to do anything else but eat, and that's all I ever want to do, girls. No, I might, I don't know. But I'm going to Loon. People recommended Loon for pastries and coffee, so I'm going to go there. And then maybe there was a place that people said for pizza, and it's like a brewery. And then there's a place called Brookie that everyone was like, cookies. So I will get one of them. I don't know if I'll eat it if I'm getting pastries as well, but I'll give it to Cormac or something, I don't know. Anyway, hello Brisbane for 3 hours, I think. Here, just bought 2 of the Brookie bakehouse cookies. I got 2 almond croissant ones, so one for Cormac, one for me. And they're in Ben's Burgers, which is giving me Bunsen vibes. So, and then it's pretty much straight back to the airport. I really did not have as much time because I lost the time in the bus, which is annoying. But anyway, next time Brisbane, I'll be back for longer, hopefully. I'm waiting for my Uber, so I'm gonna have a bit of my morning bun while I wait. Apparently the nicest pastry I'll ever have, so is it? Well, it's pretty damn good. Back together, are you thrilled? Delighted. I'm so tired. I'm trying to psych myself up to go back out for dinner. I keep doing this in videos and I keep noticing. So sorry about that. If that's annoying you, it's also annoying me to look at myself doing it. I should have either gotten a later flight or not stayed out as late last night. I stayed out until, I think I left at 10 and then packed and then probably didn't get off my phone until like 12. And then I had to be up at 5. So none of that was sensible. Now I did sleep on the flight, but then literally spent all day walking today, did a load of secondhand shopping. Secondhand shopping here is really, really good. Got a nice breakfast somewhere, got a small lunch. There's a lot of like Korean beauty places as well, so went looking in a couple of them. Just kind of having a general mooch around. Went to the Botanic Gardens. I wish I'd been kind of more organised about some of the other touristy stuff, because a lot of people on Instagram were saying to do Phillip Island. And there's penguins there. Did not realise that and would need a whole day to do it. So if I'd realised that, I probably would have booked it for today, because I definitely won't have time tomorrow. I fly back at like 4 or 5. But anyway, there's a few other I think exhibitions on that would be nice to look at tomorrow. So the aim is, I think I'm going to stay here, charge my phone, chill for another little while, rally myself, get a late dinner, a few drinks by myself, and then bed early-ish, up early-ish, get a nice brekkie somewhere, a nice coffee, and do it all again. Just keep walking. It's home time. I don't know where those 3 weeks went. I didn't really film towards the end just because it wasn't a lot to show because I was just in Sydney and we were just kind of dicking around doing the same things. I wanted to live in the moment. I'm dreading this long flight and I feel like I'm going to be way more tactical about sleep. But I'm kind of so tired that I actually think I will sleep at the start of this long flight and it'll be nighttime in Ireland, so hoping that'll work itself out. I'm not sure. I'm excited for a little meal. I'm excited for a little sit down. I am excited to be home. But yeah, I can't believe it's over. Crazy. Hope you've enjoyed the videos. I have a few older ones from holidays to record. So expect them at some point. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.